Hello everyone and welcome to the Royal BC Museum. My name is Jenny and I work in the learning department here at the museum. And today we are joined by Jaclyn. She is a Paleontology Collections Assistant and we will be exploring the journey a fossil makes when it comes to the museum. So Jaclyn, if a paleontologist finds this fossil out in the field, what is their next step?
Yeah, so paleontologists often carry field notebooks.
And what type of things do they put in their field notebook?
So they like to put where they found the fossil, what's around the fossil, how old they think it might be, what they think it might be, and then they take all that information and put it on a fossil identification tag.
And is there other types of technology they can use so that they know the exact location that they found this fossil?
Yeah, so paleontologists actually just use GPS. If you aren't a paleontologist and you find a fossil that's not in immediate danger of being destroyed, you can contact us here at the museum and we'll come check it out.
So now we have the fossil at the museum. What is our next step?
Yeah, Jenny, so that's actually where my job comes in. So I catalog the fossil.
Interesting. And I see we have a little 10-centimeter piece of paper here. How do you use that?
Yeah, so that's how I measure the fossils. We do it in increments. So I do less than 10 centimeters, 10 to 30 centimeters, or 30 centimeters and above. And then I preliminarily identify the fossil in categories like plants, fish, or insects. And then after that, I take all that information and I give the fossil a catalog number.
Interesting. And after you get all of that done, where do you collect all this data? What type of systems do you use?
Yeah, so I put it on my computer in a program called Excel. And then I take all that info and I print it off into little tiny pieces of paper with the numbers on them. I cut them out and I glue them on the fossil.
Wonderful. It looks like there's a lot of different types of technologies and processes that needs to go with this just little fossil.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have all of that information. Where is this fossil's home now?
Well, follow me. Alright, Jenny, so now that all the fossils are cataloged, we store them in our collections. We do this to prevent them from being damaged by things like water and light. And we use special foam, specialized drawers, and specialized cabinets to assure they're safe.
So at the museum, do we display all of the fossils that we find?
So some of the fossils from our collections definitely go out onto exhibits, however most of them don't.
So what do we do with our fossils then?
So museums are research institutions, which means that scientists here and scientists from all over the world can come here to study our collections.
And what type of things can they study from looking at a fossil?
So paleontologists can study things like climate change, biodiversity, or the evolution of a species, for example.
Interesting. So that's why cataloging and organizing these are super important because we can learn a lot from them.
Definitely.
Interesting. I have one more question. How old is this fossil?
This fossil is 67 million years old.
67 million years old. Wow. So were dinosaurs still around then?
They were. It was right before the mass extinction.
Thank you so much, Jaclyn, for joining us today. We learned so much. If you want to learn more about our collection, please check out our website and the learning portal. There's a lot of really cool things on there about fossils. And thank you so much. Take care.